Katelyn, coming in, how much was like nerves your first professional racing against professionals?
I feel like it was less nerves and more excitement. I was just getting ready to get my feet wet and test out what it's like racing versus girls who are faster than me. And I had a great time out there. I was so close to breaking 9, but it just gives me motivation for the future.
And you had more excitement than nerves. And during the race, how did it play out? Was it playing out pretty much the way you wanted it to?
Yeah, the pacer Danny was great. I think she went through 1,800 meters. And I was right behind her, which was perfect. And someone took the lead to help me out a little, but man, if I just pushed, with 3 laps to go instead of 2, I think I would have got something. But I'm still super happy with it.
You got the high school record. What was your goal coming in?
Well, my goal was just to see what it's like racing professionals, but if I had a time goal in mind, I would say I wanted sub 9. I was just short of it, but like I said, in the future, I'll definitely have motivation to get it.
And what was it like racing professionals? What were your impressions of it?
It was great. A little intimidating, but I had a lot of fun. It was so much easier racing with girls who were better than me because I could just work off them, but the air out there was super dry. I just dumped a whole bottle of water on myself because I was super hot from that effort, but I had a great time out there.
You find it a lot more relaxing because this is somewhat of a home track to you. You run at the Armory all the time. Do you think that was a good time to race the pros the very first time?
Yeah, definitely. My options this year were either racing here in Boston, and automatically I jumped on the Armory. I love it here. It's like my home track. I'm only 45 minutes away. I love coming here and competing.
When did it first occur to you this is something you wanted to do, race the pros?
This has been in the back of my mind for a really long time. Probably since cross country last year. The idea was in the air, and then we thought we were going to do one last year, but then I just wasn't ready. So this year we decided to do it.
And when Danny dropped out, you took the lead. What were you thinking at that point?
Sorry. I was just thinking, wow, the last six laps are going to be pretty tough. Thankfully, someone took the lead like 100 meters later, so it wasn't a big deal. But once she dropped off, I knew I really had to start pushing.
Was it hard not to go to the lead any earlier than you did?
No. Initially, I just wanted to be right behind her, but someone wouldn't let up their spot. They're being really competitive over it, so I thought, oh, I'll just sit behind her instead of behind Danny, and then when Danny drops off, I'll have her. But then eventually I passed her, and yeah, it was tough out there. I was running on the outside for most of it, which I wasn't used to, and then I took the lead. But so close to sub 9, but I'll get it this time.
How did you physically feel during the race?
Physically, I felt pretty good. The only thing that was off was my breathing. My mouth got super dry. I probably saw me licking my lips a lot. But yeah, I feel like if I just pushed a little sooner on my kick, I would have gotten sub 9, which I'm a little disappointed about. But I came here to get my feet wet, run professionals. So the outcome, I couldn't have been any happier.
That's good.
The only thing I could have been unhappy with is if I didn't finish the race.
So you were trying to take things a little relaxed, and you said the most important thing was to learn how to race with pros. What are you going to take moving on next time you race? What did you learn from this?
Yeah, I definitely learned that it's nothing like high school. They're really competitive. They pick a spot, they want that spot. So I think this time around I was a little wimpish, I guess you could say. I've been giving up the spot that I wanted. So next time I know that if I want to get on that rail, I got to get on that rail.
Good learning experience for sure.
Yeah,
Did they say anything to you before or after the race, like encouragement or anything like that, or was it?
None of the pros did besides Danny. I think they were just all mentally getting ready. So Danny, she just said good luck a couple times right before. She gave me a high five. So that encouraged me a lot. And I knew that she was rooting me on by pacing. But I just want to apologize for walking right off the track right after. My mouth was so dry. I needed water right away. I probably should have stayed and congratulated the other girls, but I just couldn't think about anything else but getting some water.
What's next the rest of the season?
Right now I just have to decide if I'm going to run Milrose, and then just running our state meet, national meet. So right now I don't have any more professional meets in mind, but I'm thinking, my coach and I will discuss that now.
What do you think? Decide on Milrose?
I'm really not sure. I'll see how I'm feeling. I'm feeling pretty good right now, so I think the mile might be what I'm going with, the high school mile.
Good job.
Thanks.
Thank you.